Okay, delicious and nutritious plant-based recipes. That's what we're talking about.
That's right. Karla Salinari is a holistic nutrition coach based in Brooklyn, and she has a new book out. It is called Abuela's Plant-Based Kitchen, Vegan Cuisine Inspired by My Latin and Caribbean Family Recipes. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias,
It's so good to see you.
Hi,
Hello, darling. So
You
wonderful
two
to
met
see you.
already. Now,
Yes, we did.
We met.
And now
how do
here
you
she
like your
is.
walnuts?
I love walnuts. I love how amazingly healthy they are, how great they are to support gut health, and how many omega-3s they have,
omega-3s.
which helps reduce inflammation and help with cognitive brain function.
It's almost like she knows what she's talking about.
We literally just put her on the spot and then boom,
Yes.
boom, boom. Okay, so there's your credibility.
There's the credibility. You have the book out. Congratulations.
Thank you,
Yes,
thank you, thank you
so
very much.
excited.
This was intriguing to me. We've talked about this. I grew up in a Puerto Rican household. I didn't see a green vegetable ever.
Right.
Which was,
Poor Miriam.
Mommy, I love you, be that as it may. What was your inspiration for writing a cookbook that is plant-based? Because it kind of goes against, I think, the way I grew up with Latino.
Yeah.
Arroz con habichuela y toda esa
And
cosa.
that is the common misconception, right? If you go back to how our ancestors used to cook, how we used to eat, meat was always a side dish. It was always a condiment. Not only was it available, it wasn't readily available, it was also expensive. So our meals were centered around vegetables. It started off with a sofrito, which is the traditional starter for almost all the Latin dishes. And it's just a combination of garlic and onion and peppers and cilantro. So that in itself has like 5 or 6 colorful vegetables that are immune promoting, so good for our health. So the way that I designed the book is that I wanted it to be, let's go back to basics. Let's go back to how our ancestors used to cook, while also making it a center to talk about the importance of eating more plants, right? So you don't have to be plant-based vegan to enjoy this book. You just want to have a love for plants and a curiosity to see how we can transfer some of our favorite non-plant-based meals into plant-based alternatives. And that's what we're going to talk about today.
I mean, I'm here for all of this.
Okay. Speaking of your roots, do you have a favorite that you remember from your abuela's kitchen?
So many of my favorites are in this book. Sorullitos de maíz, which
I
are
love surullito. That is a noche
corn
buena
fritters.
that my mother makes those for Christmas
For
Eve. It's
those that don't speak Spanish, can someone translate real quick?
So they are corn fritters. So basically, what
you would
do,
love.
A hush
You would
puppy?
love.
No.
You
very
would love.
similar to a hush puppy. You grab some cornmeal. You can make them a little bit on the sweet side, or you can have them savory. You add some cheese. In this case, we're going to use some vegan cheese, and then we're going to lightly fry them. We're going to serve them with the ultimate holy grail of sauces, which is mayo ketchup, which is ketchup and mayonnaise. Again, a plant-based version of it, and that is like delicious, easy to make, completely plant-based.
What did I say to you last night? Can I be an Honorican?
She wants to be an Honorican.
I'm going to be an Honorican.
I love the term.
Okay, you have delicious produce in front of us. And this is an example of take a dish that is not plant-based, which is ceviche, which traditionally has fish, but you're making it plant-based.
Yes, so the book is centered around traditional Caribbean and Latin dishes and clever ways to upgrade them, but in a really easy way, right? None of these recipes are complicated. They don't take any more than 30 to 35 minutes, and they all incorporate ingredients that you have at home.
Done.
So take hearts of palm, for example. Hearts of palm are low in calories, they're low in fat, and they're high in protein. Yes, so these are the hearts of palm.
For those who don't know what a heart of palm is, what is it?
So heart of palm is a vegetable. It's a bit crunchy on the inside, tender on the outside, and it mimics raw fish very, very well.
Interesting.
Yes, and not only does it work in so many amazing recipes, you can also enjoy the health benefits of it, which is really great.
And heart of palm, look for it in the can section.
Yes, so you
of
look
your
for it in the
grocery
can
store.
section. You remove it from the brine. You give it a little wash to remove the briny taste. You cut it up into pieces. You can add it to salads. You can enjoy it in so many different ways. And this no fish ceviche is one of those examples. Yes.
Okay. All right, so this is the finished product.
This is the finished product.
Show us how to combine it all to get to that. Let's have you start that, and we're gonna just pick your brain a little bit.
Yes,
while we
okay.
work.
So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab the hearts of palm, and we're just gonna put it in a bowl.
Okay.
Very easy.
And you drained it, you said.
And we drained it. We drained it, we washed it, and then we're going to cut up some cherry tomatoes, about a cup, and we're gonna add those in there. Again, so many healthy heart benefits to tomatoes. They have a lot of have lycopene, which is
Yeah.
really great
Right.
anti-inflammatory.
And they're yummy.
They're delicious.
They're
I was
so
just going to say,
delicious.
I love doing like one of these.
Yes,
Just eat
yes,
'em.
yes,
While
absolutely.
I'm
Can we help you while you're cutting? What else are you adding to
Yes,
this?
so
I'll come on
after
this
that,
side of
we
you.
are going to add a little bit of cilantro, which again, another delicious way to add anti-inflammatory properties. It's a delicious flavor. If you want to cut it up, you can
I'll
cut it up.
chop.
I'm happy to switch with
How
you.
much am I using?
Just about a fourth of a cup, so not too much.
This is the pro over here.
Yeah.
Finally, she doesn't make me do something because she knows she can be better. Okay.
And after that, we can add some red onion.
Okay, great.
We can add some red onions to that.
Yeah.
Pardon my reach. I'll start adding
all
that on
means.
the
Oh, I love
side.
that.
I'm
For
gonna
this
do this
overhead
for you.
cameraman.
Yeah.
They're really getting in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And
know what those are.
jalapenos, and you can add as much or as little as you want. If your thing is not spicy, you don't have to add too many. So go ahead and add that into your salad.
Sounds amazing.
And then we are going to add some fresh avocado.
Of course.
And that's
because
the
why
good
not?
fat.
Delicious, and that's
Healthy
the healthy
fats,
fat.
baby.
So
Yeah.
good
Heart
for
healthy.
you. And here is how we're going to make it taste fishy without the fish.
Oh, right, 'cause this
we
is a
are familiar
plant-based
with
ceviche.
nori.
Love these.
Nori is what is used to wrap sushi.
Yes.
And it's not only a really great way to add the fishiness
Yeah.
without the fish flavor, but it also has tons of iodine.
Iodine,
So it's
okay.
really good for our health. And
All right, let's
they
get it in
call they call these sea vegetables
Yeah.
because they
Sea
are
vegetables.
packed with iodine and so good for
Yeah.
our health. And you can go ahead and add it in there. So the
Now
combination.
and is this arugula? What's happening over here?
Yes, so what we're gonna do is at the end, we can add some arugula to
Let's
make it
go.
just
We
a
got-
little bit,
let's
a
go,
little
girl.
bit
You
heartier.
finish
Hearty.
that.
Yes, yes,
And what's
yes.
we have a
I'm gonna-
salt?
And we have some pink salt
Pink
in
salt.
there.
I'm gonna do a
It's
pinch.
unrefined
Yeah.
pink salt
Pinch it in.
just to bring all those
And-
flavors in. And then we mix all those ingredients and we serve it with
I
some
like salt.
plantain chips.
Since you're
and
busy
we
salting,
enjoy
I'm gonna
it.
try and see what this is all about. That's so good.
It's so good. It's easy, it's light, it's good for you, and it's a great alternative. And you know what? You don't feel like you're missing out on your favorite dishes. And that's the key here.
And the nori does give it that slight seafood taste.
Without
Incredible.
it being overpowering.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Absolutely.
delicious. Karla, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you so
on the book.
much.
And Abuela's Plant-Based Kitchen is out now. You can find it wherever you get your books.